What's going on, everybody? As you can see, I'm sitting in my Jeep. I do have my seatbelt on, even though I'm just sitting here. Don't ask. I've got a little DIY video for you guys today. It's a little different. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm having problems with this top. As you can see, it's very loose, even though it's pulled extremely tight. It's still very, very loose. Pay no attention to the looseness of the of the windjammer. Don't worry about it. And because it's so loose, it collects water. Well, the tonneau cover, which is almost brand new, does the same. So you can see there's a bunch of water back there right now. And it, you know, if any of you guys know anything about that, it stretches the fabric and just makes it looser and looser as time goes by. So I'm going to do something about that today. I'm going to head over to my parents' house. Because I don't have any saws here and I don't have anywhere to be actually sawing here. So we're gonna do that, and you guys get to come along and see what goes on. Alright, so got back from the hardware store. Got 20 feet of half-inch PVC. We've got 12 feet of pipe insulation, and 2-inch by 2-inch by half-inch T-connectors, as you can see, and some assorted hardware to make all this work. So now I gotta find the saw, miter box, and everything else. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the miter saw. So essentially what I'm doing is placing this, I'm going to cut it in two sections. So I'm going to cut it down the middle here with the half-inch opening resting here, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the same on the other side. I don't want to cut all the way through it on an angle because I want the PVC to actually envelop the roll bar. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, so after you cut your, I already installed it and everything. After you cut your halves, you're going to take one end of this PVC and stick it in the roll bar, like that. Then you're going to bring the other end out here. What I did was I measured it to here, cut it, and then slowly cut off. I think I cut about 2 inches off with that. I don't have any exact measurements for this, but this is what she looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and put that roll bar padding, or the pipe padding on it, and see how she looks. Okay, so it's tomorrow, Saturday. I did finish my project yesterday. It rained though, so I wasn't able to actually record what I was doing because it was just pouring down rain. However, it held up extremely well. It's extremely rigid, and it makes everything really quiet when you're driving. I had it up to 60 last night I'm going home, and there's hardly any flapping. So let's show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so as we can see, there's no more pulling where it was. There's a small puddle here, but I think that'll go away when I adjust everything when it warms back up. But I'll show you the finished product on the inside first, and then we'll move over to the lift gate. But as you can see, no pooling of water. So but it still collects in the door. But here it is, all finished. Altogether, this probably would have cost about $10 in just pieces. It works really well. I'm very happy with it. It keeps it nice and tight. I can still kind of slip my hand through here, but still it's tight enough to actually be visible on the outside. And I will move us over to the back. Oh, I didn't even lock my doors last night when I got home. Oh well. Alright. I know I locked this. Oh, come on. You're gonna have to excuse the mess back here. I have some stuff to return. Now, back here, you can see what I did. Same general concept, just slightly different. I was gonna use, if I can find them. I was gonna use these to mount it, but for one, they were too small for the 1/2-inch PVC, and also I only had one mounting hole, which was right above that T there. But yeah, so I just instead I just kind of made a little ladder system of 3 of them, and used 490s and 2 T's. In total, I think I used for the entire project. Let's go ahead and close this and lock it. I think I used about 25 feet of PVC in total. I bought 30 feet, but I'm pretty sure I used about 25. So you can see what it looks like from here. You can obviously see that it's supported. And it works well. Like I said, that's the only spot that it's really actually pulling on, and well, that can probably be fixed. Honestly, with this middle bow being the highest one, I probably could just swap it to there and there would be no water. But yeah, so I'm glad it definitely works. I took my buddy out to the bar in it last night, and it was torrential downpour, and even with the torrential downpour there was no sort of pulling or puddling or anything like that, so it was pretty good. It worked out well. So if you guys want to build something like that for your Jeep, if you're having water pooling issues, there's one idea. I did steal the top section idea off of somebody else. I want to give him credit, but I can't remember the name of his channel. Power Addicts Fix Jeeps something. It's really long. Dude has a YJ. He did it on his YJ. So that's where I got the idea for that. And the tonneau cover, I got the idea from, I think somebody on Jeep Forum did something similar, but mine was a slightly modified version of it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully I gave you some good ideas of things you might want or need to do. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.